Hello everybody and welcome to the Daily Splat. Now today I'd like to talk about what yesterday's video was sort of about, Shakespeare in the Park. If you watched yesterday's video you would have seen that I was at Shakespeare in the Park, which is an event which has been run for the last 6 years I believe here in WA, where a Shakespearean piece is performed in King's Park, which is a really lovely big park area just near the city centre of Perth. It's absolutely beautiful. Anyway, it's basically a Shakespeare play done in the outdoors in the middle of summer during a night time when it's nice and everyone comes along with picnic blankets and food like you saw in the video and has a good time. Well, I can now say that the show which they did, which was Twelfth Night, was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. As somebody who has been in Twelfth Night in two different productions of it in the last 2 years, I could say that it was absolute pleasure. It was Twelfth Night set in a sort of 30s environment. I was in a musical version of Twelfth Night which was set during the Second World War, that sort of wartime type thing. And so this had a slightly similar vibe, but of course also quite different in a lot of respects. It was sort of more that sort of 20s and 30s sort of upper class aristocracy type feel with characters like Orsino and Olivia, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Some absolutely cracking performances, and I think that the director, Paige Newmark, can be very pleased with what he did in this show. It was great. I mean, the set was very well done. The set was essentially a wall of old battered suitcases, some of which could be opened up and had different props inside or used to hide behind things or whatever it is. I'm not sure what exactly the baggage was supposed to represent. Maybe the baggage that each of the characters brought in, possibly, I'm not sure. But the space was very well utilised. They used the big park spaces behind that was quite well lit as well. You could see characters sometimes riding a bike or practicing sword fighting or all sorts of business. It was very well done. The audience interaction was not overdone, which is a good thing. I think too much audience interaction in these things can be a bit tedious. They had a couple of bits. The main bit, which was very well executed, and it was just a really good play, and it's running for the next couple of weeks here in Perth, WA. If you've got a chance, get down to see it. Tickets can be a little on the pricier side of things, some could argue, particularly if you're tight, a little bit like me. And typical adult ticket on, I believe, the Friday and Saturday night is $54. On other nights it's $49. But there are much better concession prices. I believe for a student it can be as low as $23. So, you know, you youngins, particularly if you haven't seen Twelfth Night, go out there and see it, because it is a very good play. And a special shout out to my good friend Andrew Kochsis, who played the part of Antonio and also the sea captain. Yeah, good stuff, Andrew. Very well done. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Until then, bye bye.